Is this an original J.M.W Turner painting? Yes, you know the one, Joseph Mallard William Turner. Was it painted in the late 1830s when Turner was touring Germany on the Rhine? Is this Oberwesel, and is that the castle in the background? If that's the case, is it then indeed worth hundreds of thousands of pounds? And the family that own this painting have always believed that it's an original, and they've believed that for over 90 years. And it's not just the family, by the way, their bank in the early to mid 20th century believed it also. And the bank took this Turner as collateral against a rather hefty bank loan. That bank loan funded the purchase of a good house, a rather good quarry, and enough money to start a family estate agency business, which became very successful. So this painting, the bank believed to be a Turner, was kept in their vaults right up until the 1950s. But fast forward to 2023 and things have changed somewhat. It's had some restoration. You'll see evidence of that. Let me know what your thoughts are there. And also pictures were sent in 2021 to Sotheby's auction house in London. Lovely letter came back, you're going to see that, where they reject this painting as an original Turner. They say, in their opinion, it is a picture that was painted in the 19th century by a good artist who was copying Turner. So here we are with an age-old problem when it comes to paintings that could well be, if proven to be correct and original, worth an awful lot of money. If you don't have rock-solid, traceable provenance history through the mists of time, tracing this painting back to an auction, an owner, a collection, then you are fighting a losing battle, because nobody will put their head on a block to say this is an authenticated Turner if that proof isn't there, for obvious legal suing reasons you can only imagine. So you're going to meet the owner, you're going to get the story from the horse's mouth, literally 90 years of family history, and then we're going to put the painting into auction. Let the video sit a little while, let the world see it, let the Turner experts see it, let you see it, get some feedback, it'll go into auction, and the market will decide what this painting is. It's going to be a really adventurous journey, so sit back and join me. Let's meet Vera, the lovely owner of this painting. So Vera, this painting, you believe to be by Turner, has been in your family since, what, the 1920s?
1920s, 1930s, yes.
So you've known it all your life?
All my life I've known it, yes.
Okay, and it was your father that bought it?
Yes, he paid £5 for it in Vasey's second-hand shop in Frederick Street, South Shields.
Right, okay. And what did he buy it as?
He didn't know. He thought it was a Turner, didn't know, and passed it on to his brother.
Right. And then what did they do with it? Did they attempt to sell it?
His brother sent it photographed from a man in South Shields.
Right.
He took the photograph, and the photograph went away to be authenticated.
Do you know where it was sent to?
That's the problem.
Okay.
We don't.
I suppose that's lost in the midst of time.
That's been lost, and there's no record we could find of it.
Okay, but do you have the photograph in your pile of files?
Yes,
Can we have a look at that?
I have the photograph in the file, which is the original that went away.
I see. So that was taken in the 20s or 30s.
Yes.
And then it was sent to some Turner expert, was it?
Yes. And the name of the photographer is on the back there, but I can't trace him.
Well, he'll be long gone, obviously. So this is Oberwesel Castle in Germany.
Yes.
So we know that Turner was painting in Europe and along the Rhine
Yes.
in the, what, 1830s, 40s, I believe.
Yes.
I mean, because you've known the painting all your life, you tell me what you know.
The time is right.
The time is right. Because I know that you've had it restored, haven't you?
Yes.
And so, have you got any pictures of it prior to restoration? Can we have a look at those? So, just for the viewers at home, I can tell you that it is absolutely, certainly 19th century.
Prior to restoration there.
Oh, okay, let's have a look. Okay, so lots of foxing.
Yeah.
So that was it before you sent it off. And you've spent how much money on restoration?
£1,320, I think it was.
1,300, okay. And who restored it for you?
It was sent to Carlisle.
Yeah.
To the Carlisle Picture Restorers.
And so they've restored the foxing. Now it looks like it's obviously a watercolour.
Yes.
And it looks like it's on paper, but you believe it isn't.
It isn't. I know it isn't because I had actually felt the canvas.
Right.
And it felt very fine and silky.
So it's like a linen canvas.
Yes, very fine. Yes.
Right. Okay. So for the viewers at home, let's just have a look at the back of the painting. So it's been mounted on a board, Vera, hasn't it? Now, was this the original board?
Yes.
When your father bought it?
Yes.
I mean, the board itself is positively 19th century.
Yes.
So the period is right. And there, here, just where my thumb is the original linen. So this piece here has been added in the restoration, hasn't it?
Yes. And there's no nails in there, so I think it's been taken off the original board before they've restored it.
So when you had it earlier, it had nails in it?
Yes.
Okay, so they've removed the nails?
Yes, I think they have, yes.
Okay, no, that's okay.
To restore it, yes.
All right, okay, now then, what else do we need to know? Over the years,
yes,
what has happened to the painting? Has it been exhibited? Has
No.
anyone attempted to sell it?
It's been a bit of a debate about it. My brother said, if we see it is original, we can't afford to insure it.
Interesting.
It went from the bank about in the 1950s when the banks start saying they weren't keeping items in the bank vault.
So hang on a minute. So your family had this painting in a bank vault?
Yes.
How long for?
It was must have been 30 or 40 years.
Okay, and so that would have been your father who put it in the vault?
No, my uncle.
Your uncle?
It was lent to my uncle for security for a loan.
Oh, I see.
My uncle borrowed it, and it was my uncle that sent the photograph away.
Hang on, so let me just get this straight. So your uncle borrowed money on the painting?
Yes, from the bank.
And the bank took that painting there?
As original.
And as security?
Yes.
So they believed it to be original?
Yes.
And when this photograph that was taken in the 20s or 30s came back from, we don't know who, it was seen as being original. So I think you sent images to Sotheby's.
Yes.
Can you show me the letter, their response? And
the one from Sotheby's.
Let's have a look. Okay, so you sent images. So they say it is by an artist painted in the 19th century in the style of Turner, but it isn't a Turner. So Sotheby's don't believe it to be real.
No.
And have you shown it to anyone else locally?
Just friends in the art club have seen it, yeah.
Okay. And what about local auctioneers, dealers?
No. I think the auctioneer in Bolden had a look at it, but he didn't comment on it.
Okay. And I do know from our conversations that you did take it to another local auctioneer. I don't think we'll mention his name.
No.
And he had a look at it, and what were his thoughts?
He just said he thought it was a copy, but it was from an original that had been lost.
Okay. So is there, in your research then, a painting of Oberwesel Castle that has been lost. Do
You
you?
say that it's been lost because I can't trace it.
Right.
This is where the problem is.
It is a problem.
Yeah, they said it was a, what they called, companion picture to another Turner.
And is this the Turner?
That's the one they said it was a companion picture of.
Now, who said that it was a companion picture to this, which we know is an original somewhere? Who said that?
Just according to what's on the back of the card.
According to the research carried out in the early part of the 20th century.
Yeah.
Right. Now, I think we know that this one has been sold recently, has it, Vera?
Yes.
So this, you believe, is the companion painting
Yes. Because
to yours.
that was with the Turner.
That picture of the companion painting was with your
Yes.
what we hope might be a
But
Turner.
it was just a copy.
Right.
Uh,
Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to put the video out.
yeah.
We're going to show it to the world, and I've got subscribers all over the world.
Yeah.
I'll send it out to some auctions and dealers and people, and we're telling absolutely the truth of the story. See what they think,
Yeah.
and then we're going to put it into auction,
Yes.
and we're going to let the world and the market decide.
Died.
You happy with that?
Yes.
Well,
I
Vera,
can't keep it. There's nowhere in the house you can hang it. It's too big.
yeah. And I suppose after all these years, your whole lifetime, the whole family story and connection, we will now finally discover whether indeed this is an original Turner. Does the market think that?
Left alive now.
There's only you left. Right. Okay.
The others have all died. My brothers died. My father died.
Right.
My uncles died.
Yeah.
There's none of them left alive.
Okay. Well, it'll be nice, won't it, for it to be sold and for someone to frame it.
Someone to appreciate it.
Yes.
It needs to be seen, not hidden away for another 80-odd year.
Absolutely right. And whatever the market decides, it is a stunning painting, without doubt, painted in Turner's lifetime, and certainly in his style. Whether it was painted by Turner, I don't know whether we'll ever find out, but let's let the market decide.
Yes.
How's that?
Yes. If we can trace the companion picture as being sold with that one.
Well, that would be interesting.
Yes.
Again, with the research and the viewers around the world, they might help.
I couldn't trace it.
You couldn't do it. Well, fair enough. Well, so here's a shout out to my viewers all around the world. What do you know? What do you think?
Yes.
Do you have anybody that can help to attribute this to Turner or anybody else? What are your thoughts? It's a fascinating tale and a real pleasure to meet you, Vera.
Thank you.
Thank you.